Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2022 animated movie on Netflix. It was also nominated for Best Animated Feature. And, of course, when this movie first came out last year in 2022, I think back in June or the summer of 2022 last year, I never really got around into watching it, but after hearing that it got nominated for an Oscar for Best Animated Feature, I gave it a watch. And of course, that is going to be on The Sea Beast. The Sea Beast is directed by Chris Williams, who previously worked at Walt Disney Animation Studios, in which Chris Williams worked on and directed Big Hero 6 and Bolt, and co-directed Moana. And then Chris Williams left Walt Disney Animation Studios to work at Netflix in order to work on this movie, The Sea Beast. And so, in this movie, we follow a guy named Jacob Holland, and of course he meets a young girl named Macy Brumble, and throughout the movie, terrifying creatures roam the seas, and the monster hunters are heroes. None is more beloved than the great Jacob Holland when young Macy Brumble joins his ship, and he finds an unexpected ally, and pretty much Jacob and Macy become friends, and they soon discover that this red sea monster, and yeah, that's the name, Red. They find this a sea beast or sea monster known as Red because it's the color red, and so they all form a friendship, and it's how, and pretty much they both have to try their best to convince others that sea beasts and sea monsters aren't really dangerous, and they have to try and convince them that Red is not dangerous. And yeah. So, like I said, when this movie first came out in the summer of 2022, I never got around into watching it. But then after hearing that this movie got nominated for an Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film, and this movie was actually the only Best Animated Feature nominated film I didn't get a chance to watch yet, I decided to watch it on Netflix recently, and I gotta say, this movie was actually very good. This movie was actually pretty surprisingly good. Yeah, I gotta say, the animation style itself, I think the animation style in terms of a Netflix animated film, I gotta say, the animation is very nice, and I gotta say, the animation itself, the designs and the landscapes, it looks very nice. Even the character designs look excuse me. Even the character designs look good too. It's they kind of almost remind me of how character designs are developed at Walt Disney Animation Studios, given the fact that Chris Williams directed this movie, and he used to work at Disney. And I gotta say, the voice acting itself, I thought the voice acting performances I thought were very talented. I thought, because the guy who plays Jacob Holland, he's actually played by Karl Urban. I think I've heard of Karl Urban before. I think I've heard of him a long time ago. But I gotta say, Karl Urban actually did a good job playing Jacob Holland. And Zaris Angel Hagter, I think that's how you say her name. She's the girl who played Macy in the movie, and I think she did good. Jared Harris was in the film too, along with Dan Stevens. That the voice acting itself is great. I think the voice acting itself is talented and great. And oh yeah, and the music score by Mark Mancina. Mark Mancina has worked with Chris Williams and Disney before, and I gotta say, Mark Mancina did a great job with the music score. And oh yeah, even earlier last month in January, they actually announced that they're actually going to make a Sea Beast 2. They're actually planning on making a sequel to the Sea Beast. They're actually making another one. So I probably won't even mind a sequel to the Sea Beast. I mean, when the movie ended, I kind of felt satisfied with the movie, and I gotta say, I don't really mind watching a sequel to the Sea Beast. If they were to make a sequel to this movie, yeah, I'll be in for it. Yeah, and now I watched every single Best Animated Feature nominated film that of the ones that came out last year, 2022. So aside from all that, overall, The Sea Beast was a surprisingly good animated movie on Netflix from 2022 last year. And I'm gonna give The Sea Beast, I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. yeah, but if you see my letterbox and if you see my review on it, then I could be proven wrong. But it's like, because it's just like the way I think of the movie, and I would just say, like, at first I was thinking like 4 out of 5, but I would just say like 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, guys. I still enjoyed the movie. I was still very satisfied with the movie, and it was good. Period. So yeah, if you haven't watched The Sea Beast yet, then I say this is a good recommendation to check out, like, before the Oscars, and see which animated movie will win the Oscar. I mean, it doesn't really matter which animated movie will win Best Animated Feature, because we just have to accept it. We just have to accept the winner and just be happy and satisfied that all the other animated movies were nominated. Yeah, because I'm kind of thinking Turning Red's probably gonna win, but I mean, because while I do think Turning Red's probably gonna be Turning Red's nominated for Best Animated Feature, but I kind of have a feeling, since Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio won the Golden Globe, I kind of have the same feeling where, while at the same time, I feel like Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is definitely going to win the Oscar. I mean, I could be proven wrong when the Oscars come on, but, we'll have to wait and see and find out. But yeah, guys, so The Sea Beast, I highly recommend giving it a watch. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on The Sea Beast. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.